You want to hear what a manatee sounds like?
Thing where I sing better if I am barefoot. And I don't have socks on right now.
Everyone knows my name. They can read it on my sleeve.
Played a banjo badly.
Feel the heat from the fire that's been burning in your heart.
Like, I love the old vintage stuff.
Somehow the 60 years and 19 days, they woke up in the dark.
We had to bury that stupid llama, and it took us forever.
How to make music happen, how to make it pretty, how to make it dissonant, and I learned how to sing through them.
Don't have babies with crazy people, cause they never go away.
And then you could take like 6 pennies and tape them to the arm, and it would ride over the wave.
Maybe later tonight, I'll see horses.
Well,
Good to be here.
this is a Moonshine and Music 2021 year-end event. Woot, woot. Brent Lee Smith joins me here today, and what we're going to do is we're going to go over the Moonshine and Music indie music top 12 songs of 2021.
Oh, sweet.
So these were selected from a cast of thousands, and
Tens of thousands.
very scientific methodology of songs I played most on my iPod or iPhone this year that were from independent local artists.
Also known as the good shit.
Yes, aka the good shit. So I guess I'll put out a playlist of this on Spotify. So coming in at number 12, our guest from last week's episode. This is a little bit of Anna Owens and False Prophet.
Maybe I really ought to learn my place. Old habits die hard to pull up a chair and sit there anyways. Maybe you don't get what I'm going after. So here, let me educate you on this matter. Getting real tired of your fatherly advice, cause not half the man that my heavenly father is. Yeah, I seen what you do when you sin. You just run and hide like Adam and Eve did. Understand it's your job to preach, but you speak to me as if I'm a bug beneath your feet. You're a coward even if you don't see it. It's easy to preach what everybody else agrees with, but as soon as the trouble comes, you hide behind God's mercy seat. Your two-faced pride reminds you that of the Pharisees. Sit so high on your throne of authority, but you don't carry the weight of the responsibility. The sheep that follow and trust wholeheartedly dance around topics with your social media politics. Some people get chained to hate and sin. You play pretend like you don't care about the end, and reckless in regard to consequences. Heaven or hell, but you'd rather be selfish. So take my opinion and place it on your shelf then, with all the convictions that you deemed irrelevant. One day you'll find yourself broke, cause you value reputation more than relationship. But I waited and hope that you'll grow ears to listen.
So that's little Anna Owens, False Prophet. That song could probably be a little controversial, especially for those who don't look into the I say don't, those who worship preachers and not God. That would be the I think that would be the tagline of that song. Really good song from a very young artist, and a lot of fun having her on the show last week.
Yeah, she's great, and like especially to be so young. Like, if anybody in the music business has any sense, she's going to blow up, hopefully, or soon.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I'm not real big into like religious music or whatever, but that stuff still jams, man.
My hat's a little crooked.
Yeah,
I think
it's been a rough year. I mean,
Here. Don't look at it. Just do it. There we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to number 11, we got Jeremy Crumball and Streaks on the Glass.
Sweatshirt in the morning, shorts in the afternoon. It's that time of year there's nothing new. Thought of you this morning in the misty dew. Wonder how you're doing out in the great big blue. Long ago we laughed, long ago we sang. Oh, how time has changed, how quickly comes the past, and hard comes the rain, and washes everything, but it just can't wash the pain. It's all streaks on the glass.
And also, you know, if you want to mellow out after the, you know, very visceral false prophet, then you just slip right into number 11 and the glass, right?
Yeah. And he's such a good dude too.
yeah. Super nice dude. A great artist. And he was a guest on the show, and we had fun with him. Up next, you know, a little bit of a homer, should be anyway. It's Almost Home from Ray Hoskins.
The dogs tonight with the TV on, hoping that I'll see you very soon. You say it's snowing all the way from here through Ohio, and you told me you left Cleveland about noon. One of us is sitting home tonight with worry on his mind. This storm is one of many we've known. Your work is off and on the road, so I'm waiting once again for you to call and say you're almost home.
All right, so up next, this is a good friend of ours, and this song just came out at the start of December. And it's actually got demo tape in the title, but I dig it a lot. This is my favorite song from Wayne Pennington. It's called Bright City Lights.
We're rolling out to Tennessee, gonna have a hell of a time. And I gotta slow down, no, I'm speeding right out of my mind. And I'm trying real hard just to stay in between the lines, 'cause everything looks the same when you're trading bright city lights.
Yeah, I was talking about Wayne with a friend of mine. He's listening to some music that reminded me of him. It wasn't him, but you know, it should be on the radio.
Yeah, I mean that right there, that'll eat up some country stations. I think that's a killer track. That bass line in there is top notch. I love that, man.
Oh yeah,
that smooth rolling down the road. You can like throw that on the highway and just drive a long way too fast to it, even though it's slow. Like,
yeah,
I mean, not even realize that you're getting the gas underneath you. That's a good tune. All right, this next one's from an artist we haven't had on the show, and I don't know why we haven't. We need to have Oddity on the show. And also, this one features an artist we really need to get on the show, which is Allison Victoria. This is called The Moment.
RTJ. Hey, since I made this fool.
There ain't no erasing time. It's okay to look behind, but don't get caught up in the shadows. Then you're gonna waste your life. And you cannot replace it. Enjoy on yourself a favor.
Live for the moment, yeah. Typically stoic. Conditioning, I let them know, so you cannot show your emotions. Nah. You hold on to things from the past, makes it easy to run from exposure. A gun in a holster, ready to pull it and use on anyone getting too close. Clenching your soul, too stingy to open up. Looking back, scared of your shadow. All that does is narrow your ambition.
Yes, yes. Like I'm a little upset with you for stopping it, but you know. Excuse me.
Don't worry, we got plenty of good ones left.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, coming in at number 6. I think it was 7. I'm sorry, coming in at number 7. 2 Jasons.
You got one job, Joe. You can't count.
I know. Wildfire. 2 Jasons.
Earth in my back, my eyes are fixed on the sky, lost in a million dancing lights, feeling so small, hopelessly lost inside my mind, as I sink up with the night. I ponder my debts, all the wrong turns, the lessons of youth. Own them all, the hits and misses.
One time I asked Alexa what time the rain was supposed to stop, and they gave me the suicide prevention number.
That's what happens, man. Yeah, Alexa gets concerned about you, Brett. You know?
Yeah, she shouldn't, because like all I gotta do is listen to this great music.
Exactly.
And I'm all cheered up.
So we had Public Universal Friend on before, the music coming out this year from Public Universal Friend is just exceptional. Very great work, pouring heart and soul out in the music and in the songwriting. And this song particularly gets me. It's called Heather. So that's a good tune. Give it a listen. It's on the album Perennials that came out this year. Next up, really great friend of the show, our first guest ever on Moonshine and Music. This is Megan Christine Martin in the 1900, Lydia.
Yeah.
Check it out if you haven't yet. Up next on the list, a very good artist that's a friend of ours, and we can never talk him into coming on the show, but we would love to have you, Cole Woodruff. This is his new song, Dirty.
Sometimes this world can break you down. Everything you give, it can all run out, but you're not alone. know you're not alone. Sometimes you fall down in the dirt and you forget just what you're worth, but it's not too late. You can beat this thing. And hold me when you get lonely. I don't mind getting dirty sometimes.
So that's Dirty. Cole Woodruff at number 4. All right, number 3 on my list here. This group is a powerhouse. They're going to be an absolute powerhouse. I'm so impressed. This group is called 4 Story, and this is called Touch.
Midnight, flickering light, temples aching, cheap wine motivates my dream, escaping your eyes, steadying mine, silent waiting will fly at the right time. Babe, your kiss to me tastes like gin and nicotine. Everything we want is closer than it seems. Staying up all night underneath fluorescent lights. When you touch me, when you touch me, takes away my breath just to watch your silhouette. When you touch me, when you touch me.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, they're great live too. I first came across them at the Battle of the Bands pre-COVID, I guess it was now. Wow, is that long ago? And I almost wore a 4 Story shirt to this, but you know,
well.
yeah, but it was right next to the one with Melody in, and went with this one instead. But it was a close call.
Well, if somebody from 4 Story wants to reach out to us, we'd love to have you on the show. We'll set that up.
Yes, please.
Please do. At number 2 on the list, Jake Schlegel this year changed himself into a band with all of his band members, and they renamed themselves. Instead of Jake Schlegel, the band is called Strange Birds. And this song is called Has Been at number 2.
Well, the man I thought I put to death has got his hands around my neck. He's telling me I'm too old to change. My back's thrown out and my boat don't count. But I sure was a spitfire in my day. Well, I sure was a spitfire in my day. Tried to be the man that paid the bills, but come on, man, let's be real. It's hard.
Yeah, Strange Birds. I mean,
yeah, it's amazing what cloning can do.
Cloning?
Yeah, you said he transformed himself into a band. Come on, Joe. You're good friends with Jake. You know this stuff.
Well, he didn't transform himself. He grabbed a couple of other people and formed a band.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Maybe I misspoke earlier.
Okay. Well, it's an awesome band, but Jake kind of set himself up to be kicked out of his own band now that it's not his own name. But
yeah, now they can throw out the lead singer and move on without him. They
can be Strange Birds with somebody else.
They could be Awkward Birds later.
There you go.
Moving down the street.
Yeah, probably make Jake an Angry Bird.
Oh man, he might get sued for that though.
Well,
I mean, see, we were concerned about Eminem earlier. I mean, he'd really have to be concerned if he did that.
Life's just a game.
Exactly. All right. Coming up here, number one on the list. And it's really not a shock because this is definitely the most widely heard song from Indianapolis this year. And it's from the King of Indiana album. And it is, Allison Victoria's back again. And we also have Jared Thompson, I believe, playing some instrumentation on there. And Rhyme Fest. I mean, when you're a artist and you get Rhyme Fest to step in on your track, you have hit the big time. Rhyme Fest, of course, who has written songs with won an Oscar for a song with Common and John Legend, some Grammys, writing songs for Kanye West, those kinds of things. And he is on this track with my man Skip. This is called Fix Yo Crown.
Baby, waiting for the perfect time. If you look, you might see the signs. You know with power comes corruption. I will stand with you, my loved one. Don't ever let them see you down. Pick your head up and fix your crown.
Where would I be without my backbone? How could I eat without my trap phone? They tell me heavy is the head that wear the treasure, but luckily I got my queen to ease the pressure. We on the cloud floating like a feather. Bought her a mink with leopard heels, leather pants, my guilty pleasure. She said if they don't want to spin it, break your own records. We too respected, not affected by a home record. Royalty, business style, I'm so noble. The type to cash out before I even know the total. Wealthy in spirit, the money's just the illusion. You can't pay to be solid, what is you, stupid? Time to make a deposit, I meet you at the castle. They predicting our journey, that's only half the battle. Keep your foot on their neck, crushing they Adam's apple. You belong to the top dog, they gunning at you, my queen.
Baby, they waiting for the perfect time. And if you look, you might see the signs. You know with power comes corruption. I will stand with you, my loved one. Don't ever let them see you down. Pick your head up and fix
crown jewels in my heart, crown royal in my glass. Those stones at the throne, I will clown on your ass. I got heaven in the future from the hell of a past. Baby mama used to throw my daughter mail in the trash, so she never got my love letters. I need to tell her, princess, you my successor. Such pressure on the diamond, cause
I get lost.
So smooth.
Long. Unbelievable track.
Yeah.
In all ways, shapes, and forms. Perfectly produced. Incredible backing tracks. Incredible singing. Lyrics.
Just flow, man. It just flows.
Top-notch song from Skip and Rhyme Fest and Allison Victoria and Jared Thompson. I mean, that is number one for 2021. Don't have any questions about it. And that's our top 12. What do you think, Brent?
Yeah. I think that's an excellent list.
I think 2021 was a wacky year following a crazy year of 2020 up with one that's just like, it felt like the follow-up.
Yeah. It's like the sequel that, it continues the story, but it's not as good, but also not as bad.
We're getting ready to have 2022. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, also, as in 2020 again, it sounds just like it, right? 2022.
Well, I didn't think that until you said it, Joe. Now I'm worried.
I saw that in a meme. It's not mine. I stole that.
Okay.
But I do that. I'm a cover comedian, as you know.
Yeah, and I keep telling you, you want to be careful with the Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy cover.
Well, I kind of stay away from some of their jokes.
Yeah, most of them.
like most of them. He'll be all right. Roll Charlie around.
Yeah,
I can do that one.
There you go.
Now that's a fire. Look at that. Well, but we will stray away from most of the Eddie Murphy Delirious for obvious reasons.
Yeah. That still holds up too. Like I saw a couple of clips of it not too long ago because somebody sent it to me or something, and I'm like was it 30 years later and it's still fucking hilarious.
Yeah, some of it is not PC for now, but other parts of it definitely are funny. I mean, the whole part about his family, is pretty funny.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I mean, here in 2021, like I think my favorite comedy thing this year was from Jimmy Yang. Is that
okay?
And it was a movie it was a Christmas movie, and I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was on, I think, Netflix or something.
Okay.
Gosh. Yeah, it's not going to come to me right now, but it was pretty funny. If you find the Jimmy Yang Christmas movie, he's catfishing basically, and the lady flew across country to meet him, and because he, put a fake picture up.
Yeah, sounds like catfishing.
And it was pretty good.
I have to check that one out. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. But hey, it's been an interesting year. We got 2022 ahead of us, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with the show on a sporadic basis, just like we did this year, because we are not that motivated.
Well, I don't think motivation's a problem. I think it's been a crazy world, and yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm to fight things and fight through and do it is tough on a consistent basis. So we put together what we can put together when we can, and that's how it works, right?
Yeah. But we have how many episodes we got now?
I think this will be the 7th one.
No, like total.
Total 146, 7. I don't know. Yeah. I have to look. Man, you're gonna make me have to work.
Yeah, well, I figured
this will be episode 146.
146. Yeah, and check out episode 1 through 145. Like they're all pretty good.
Oh, they're all good. Yeah. A 145, which was last week with Anna Owens. We just released it, and we're filming this today. And it's already over 100 views. So hopefully on there, and I don't know what the audio is doing, but the audio always does better than the video. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes this this week. Good episodes. It's been a lot of fun working with the people this year. Going out to the barn party, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Hey, we'll put together something next year. No matter what it takes. We got a couple people already banging on the door wanting to do shows, so hopefully we can line up dates and get those done and put something else out there. And hopefully everybody has a great 2022 and much better than 2020 and better than 2021. If we can improve 2021, I feel like was a minor improvement over 2020. If we can just keep that trend up, maybe we can get back to where it was in, say, 2019. Someday.
Yeah, and an easy way to make things better is to listen to great music that you can find on Moonshine and Music.
That's right. Yeah, go find our playlist out there. Like I said, it'll be 2021 year end M&M, and you can find that on the Spotify or the Apple Music. And
because Joe couldn't find a more complicated name to the list, but
shit,
it's out there.
Now you're messing with me. Okay, fine. I'll change it to 2021 top 12 Moonshine and Music.
There you go. Got to make it easy for the people, Joe.
I did
Everybody's busy with it
because I wanted to be odd.
Yeah.
And because I'm a wimp and didn't want to, cut anything out. I want to take a stand on the top 10.
Oh no, that's that's an excellent list. A good sample of some local artists who you guys should check out. You've heard some of it. Yeah.
All independent artists, with the exception of, a guest artist on there, on Skip record, and all from the Indiana area. And so, hey, hopefully people hear some new music they haven't heard before. That's what it's all about here. The best artists you haven't heard right here.
Don't sleep on that town.
All right. Well, let's send it off into the sunset. 2021. Goodbye. We'll see you in 2022. Late. Moonshine and Music is a presentation of Notlehs Entertainment. Copyright 2021. All rights reserved. The producer of today's show and the host is Joe Shelton. The cameraman, grip, and stunt double is still Brent Lee Smith. Thank you for joining us, and please join us next time on Moonshine and Music.